Good evening and welcome to OfferVault. And tonight's webinar we have back by popular acclaim and demand. And I'm sorry you didn't win a Much Music Award last week. I was looking for your name in there, Liane. That's not fair because I know you're really popular with the crowd here. And tonight's subject is 3 simple steps to getting buyers to your squeeze page. Now, we're going to assume that these are all legal in all states and Boston. So, we'll go on that presumption up front. And before we get started on that, I mean, okay, you've got a squeeze page, you're getting buyers. So this is not traffic in the general sense, which everybody thinks is the key to success. You want buyers. So it's a bit more focused than just numbers, right?
Oh, most definitely. And I mean, the idea is that you're going to build your list, right? You've created your squeeze page, or even if you didn't create a squeeze page, if you just have a blog or even an affiliate site, you still need to get people there. And you want people there who aren't just going there to do some research or look around or browse. You want people who are in a buying mode, who are looking for a solution to something, right? They've got a problem, they want a solution, and if you can find those keywords that they type in when they're looking for that solution, they're going to find you if you're promoting the right way. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And really, my goal today is that not just to show you like a step-by-step, here's how you do it, but to really help everyone here understand why and how. Okay, so understand why you're going to do what you're going to do and how to do it, because things constantly change online, right? Things constantly change, and I want you to be able to take what you know and apply it to any tool that you find, any new website that you find, anything that's out there that changes. If something I show you goes away, I want you to be able to find something similar and know the purpose for it and know how to use it. So that's really my goal today, is to help everyone on the call gain a deep understanding of how to do the keyword research and how to do keyword placement, right? Once you find the keyword, well, what do you do with it, right? It's not only for your domain, it's for a lot of other things. And finally, I'm going to give you 3 core syndication strategies. And when I say syndication strategies, I'm talking about how to start promoting, right? There are hundreds and hundreds of ways to promote your websites and your links and your keywords. But I'm going to give you the 3 main strategies that have had the most effect and have given me the most success with my online promotions. So I should say during the webinar, feel free to ask questions, make comments, etc. I'm going to refer to the question box every once in a while and make sure everything's understood. One thing I'm going to request is, especially if you guys have a lot of comments or questions, kind of try to ask them with a little reference. What often happens is, I'll talk and I'll show something, and 20 minutes later I go back to the questions, and I might have said something and you commented on it, and then your question or your comment doesn't make any sense at all after you've gone away from the from the talk. It went on a different tangent. So I just want to request that you do give me a little bit of a reference so I don't have to ask you to rephrase afterwards. So anyway, let's do a quick review of last time, because on the last webinar, if you didn't see it, we picked a keyword on OfferVault, actually, right? And this is just a reminder. As we came here and I looked here and I saw, oh, anti-aging, and I clicked on it and I did just a little bit of looking around, which I'll show you how I did today, and I found anti-aging Kundalini. So I showed you live how I set up a website, set up a squeeze page, and I just wanted to show you something which is part of the key of what you're going to learn today. And if I'm just gonna type anti-aging Kundalini here, which is the keyword phrase that we used last time. And I want you to take note that this is the website. And look, we're on the first page of Google out of 1.38 million results with a .info site, okay? It's not even a .com or .net or .org. It's a .info that costs less than $3 and that I did absolutely 0 promotion for. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do that, and then I'm going to teach you how to do something a little more advanced as well. So I hope that's exciting to you. I don't know if anti-aging Kundalini is exciting, but I hope the idea of being on the first page without really doing very much work is exciting.
Well, I mean, when
Um,
we look back to what you did the last time, it was kind of like real time. Here we go from nothing to a website, and you haven't done anything since then. So, and you're on the first page of Google with like $3 and half an hour's work. That's
54
pretty
minutes.
much it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. And part of, a big part of it is the keyword research that we'll go over today, and a few other things. So and you can see those things here. So I'll keep this window open and we'll refer back to it. So yeah, let me close this window, and I just wanted to show you. This is my AW stats. This is when you go to your cPanel. And I'm hosting this on HostGator. So when I go to my HostGator cPanel, these are the stats for the anti-aging kundalini.info site. And remember, I started it in May. And part of this is you guys who watched the webinar and went to check out the site. But as you can see in June, I still have some visits. And, that's likely because it's on the first page. So it's nothing immense, it's nothing huge. But as you can see, I am getting visitors to the site. And that's really what we're looking for is, the more visitors to your site, the more you can optimize your squeeze page. Obviously, if you didn't see my squeeze page, you can go check it out. It looks really ugly. And, it's not pretty. I don't know if it converts well or not. I'm not sending any paid traffic. I'm not sending any traffic to it for that matter. It's just on the first page. So anyone who searches for that phrase is going to see me. Let me see some of the comments. So Nanny says that's super exciting. Yeah, I was really excited when I pulled it up. So last time was in May when I created it. And then about 2 weeks after the webinar is when it popped up there. So the bounce rate, is it on here? I don't know. I don't have Google Analytics pulled up. In fact, I don't even think I installed Google Analytics on it. So I actually don't think I can tell you the bounce rate. Ooh. There we go. Visit duration. So does that answer your question? Let's see. 0 to 30 seconds, most people. And, this is probably me working on it or something, or somebody left their browser open. And this is for this month, of course. So, hopefully that answers the question. Not too fast, right? Not too slow. People don't really stay on there very much. Average 127 seconds. So. All right.
So in other words, the average
okay,
visitor stays for at least 2 minutes before they decide that they don't like it or they don't get it or they go onwards. That's leaving. That's not continuing on. That's someone who leaves, right? That's what the bounce rate is?
I think so, although I'm not sure if they, once they opt in and they go to an internal page, I don't know if that still shows. You can kind of see this month how many people actually downloaded the file, right? Five views, exits. I'm not sure entirely how to read this. Some of you might be more familiar with actually looking at this and seeing. You can see some of the keywords on here. It's kind of interesting to look at this, but again, this is not a website that I'm really keeping a strong track on. I just wanted to show you that, yes, it's getting traffic, and that's pretty neat since I haven't done any work. So yes, Shai, these are statistics from the cPanel, so they're called AW stats. All right, so that's it for that part. So I want to talk about, and let me pull up my my text file here just to keep everything on track. And we're going to talk about picking the right keywords, okay? And a few clues, okay, is you're going to look for people who are looking for a cure to solve an urgent problem. Alan, it's not a WordPress site. It's just a simple landing squeeze page. We're going to look for long tail phrases, okay? And that's someone who's already done their research. And I'll show you the difference between a broad phrase where someone's just kind of looking for information, just starting out, and that extreme long tail where, yeah, there's not too much traffic, but man, that person is ready to make that purchase. They're ready. They're looking for that specific idea. What we're going to try for is low competition and high search volume, but sometimes search volume is not that important, okay? And sometimes competition is not that important. And let's just look again at Let's do a phrase match, okay? And this is how I look for competition, is by putting things in phrase match. And I want to see, and there were 1,000 results, okay? And I still ended up on the first page. Now, what I'm going to tell you here is that there's a cheater method. And the cheater method for keywords, and I'll bring this all together when we start actually typing things in, but the cheater method is there's less than 10 results in phrase match. What that means is no matter what you do, okay, and especially if you're in broad match and there's less than 10 results, you're definitely getting on the first page. But if you get a website for a keyword phrase that you found and there are less than 10 results in phrase match, you are more likely than not going to end up on the first page in a broad search, okay? That's just the way that the search engine has been working recently. Can that change? Yeah, of course, but anyway. And of course, other than the cheater method to get on the first page, there's a hard work way, which means promote, which we'll talk about. So let's not skip ahead though. We're gonna look at a few things, okay? We're gonna look at Google Suggest to find lower searched phrases and really the longer tail phrases. Okay, these are things that you won't necessarily find in the Google Keyword Suggest tool, but you will find it, in the Google AdWords keyword tool, but you will find it in Suggest and in the Wonder Wheel. So we're going to look at those tools. A couple of things just to take note as we start looking at this is you're going to stay away from anything that says free because, again, you're trying to sell something, someone is looking for something for free, is not in a buying mindset. Most do-it-yourself type words are not going to work unless you're selling a do-it-yourself guide, you know, how-to blueprints and things like that. And finally, broad keyword phrases. Like I said before, that person doesn't really know what they want yet. They're just doing research. All right, so let's look at some of these tools that we're going to use. All right. So the first thing is Google Suggest. And can you guys give me some? You know, we can look at anti-aging Kundalini, but we can also do something that you're more interested in. So can you guys give me some niches, and we'll pick a good niche to play around with? Juicing, astrology, dating. And while you're typing these in, someone's asking, I'm confused, no free, but what about people wanting free stuff? Yeah, let them find the free stuff on someone else's site. If you want to make money, then it's not usually a good idea to go after the word free. Diving side mount, I don't know what that is. Stop sweating, ooh, skincare, baseball, mortgages. Stop sweating, I like that because I sweat a lot. So let's just start that. Stop sweating. And this is Google Suggest, guys. All right. This stuff right here, this is Google Suggest. Google's telling me, hey, when people type this, this is usually what they're going for. And if not this, then this. And if not that, then that. All right. So let's do stop sweating and start living. It's funny. Okay. Let's just start with that and see what we have. So there's 2 million results. There's a lot of ads on the side. So already, and this is a hint right here. This is called commercial viability. If there are ads on a page when you're doing research, you're doing great. Okay. If other people are making money here, obviously they are because they're spending money on ads, then you can make money in that niche too. If you don't see any ads, it's a bad sign. Okay. Stay away. Go for another keyword. All right, so stop sweating, and this is a really broad phrase, right? If someone types in stop sweating, they're going to find so many results, they're going to have to start narrowing it down. So how about naturally, right? Someone's looking for a natural cure. Stop sweating naturally. Let's see what we get. So now there's 482,000 results, still a lot of ads on the side, and all kinds of information here. Let's see what else we can, there's herbs. Okay, now someone's looking for herbs, right? Now, is that a buying term or not? Well, I don't know because herbs is something you can buy at the supermarket, right? If you sell herbs online or if you have an info product, a PDF, a free giveaway on herbs, and again, if you saw the webinar last time, you can get that by going to Easy Articles and finding a bunch of these articles and, you know, putting a free report together, right, in under 10 minutes. So let's see, stop sweating naturally herbs. Still a lot of ads on the site. Okay, let's put that in phrase match. We have 7 results. Okay, so this would be a winner. If you're in the stop sweating niche and you want to build a list for stop sweating, this would be a great phrase to go after. Okay, why? Because someone who types in stop sweating, they're just starting their research. Okay, they've read a little bit and they decide they want it to be natural, right? They don't want injections or Botox or whatever the heck they do for sweating. I don't know anything about this niche. Okay, so stop sweating naturally. And then they decide that they want herbs. So at this point, they're in a buying mindset. Okay, they're ready for that. All right, let's see some of these other niches. All right, so Shai's got healing. So let's try healing. Healing quotes, scriptures, yoga foundation through touch massage. Let's see. And what you can do here in Google Suggest is you can start with the letters. A, healing a broken heart. I like that. B, healing begins lyrics. Okay, so this is lyrics. C, crystals. All right, let's try that. Healing crystals. All right, so very broad, right? We've got a lot of ads. That's a good sign. Very broad phrase. Even if we put this in phrase match, we're going to see a lot of results. And there they are, 672,000. It would be really hard to rank for this very quickly. Anything, you could rank for anything. It would just take years in some cases. But there's no point in ranking for this because it's a very broad phrase. Someone who's typing in healing crystals is just looking for information. They're not in a buying mindset. So let's see what else we can put in there. For you, coupon code. Look at that. Healing crystals coupon code. Now someone's looking to purchase. And this is pure buying intent. They were on a website and they want a coupon code for healing crystals. If there's a website where they sell healing crystals, then it would be great for you to put that website name and coupon code if you had a coupon code as an affiliate, which a lot of affiliate programs give you. Okay, so this is an example of a buying phrase, right? If you don't write anything down, write this down because coupon code is a huge buying phrase. I'm actually going to put that on the text file for you. Okay, so let's put some buying keywords in here. Coupon code. You know they're in the buying mindset when they're typing in coupon code. Okay, so that's an example. Let's see what else there is, and you can always add more things. Let's see, A in gemstones, anxiety. All right, someone's getting more specific here, right? They're looking for a solution to anxiety. Either they feel anxiety, or their son or daughter, or their parent, or someone they know and care about is feeling anxiety. Okay. Again, lots of ads on the side, commercial viability, really important. This is still kind of a short phrase, but let's see what the competition is. Okay, only 971 results. This is a great phrase to go after in healing if you're doing healing crystals. Okay, and that's the process of finding good suggestions from Google Suggest. All right, let's look at some of these other suggestions. Wow, you guys have so many great suggestions in here. And let's see, find your groove. That's interesting, Albert. Is that like find your groove? Would that be like finding the work that you love doing? Okay. And Michael, 3 ads on the side is okay. You really want to see 5 or more. And see, this is like a full page of ads. That's a really good sign. 3 ads, questionable. Danny, you want a physical product? Okay, let's do that. Let's do a physical product. Let's go to Amazon real quick. Unless, do you have a physical product for me, Danny? Oh, there we go, the Kindle. All right. So if you were an Amazon affiliate, for example, I would start with Kindle. Kindle versus Nook. All right, versus. This is somebody who is doing their research in order to buy. Okay, another great phrase to use, a little word to use, versus. This is someone doing comparison shopping. They're in a buying mode. They're looking to purchase. Let's see what else Google suggests here. Kindle for Kindle Store, Kindle Books. So this is people buying books for the Kindle. Let's see, Kindle for release date, rumors. Okay, rumors, that's not somebody looking to buy right now. Release date, possibly, but once it's already out, it's kind of pointless. Let's start the alphabet at Best Buy. All right, so if you're a Best Buy affiliate, this might be a good phrase. Still, I don't think it's very strong because Best Buy has a really strong website, and they would probably end up somewhere on the first page, and there's a Best Buy. Although, as you can see, there's a Squidoo, which is a Web 2.0 site, a free blog, a free Web 2.0 site. And there's a lot of fillers here, crap sites. So this might be a decent phrase, and phrase match is no results. So, if you got this domain, you would probably rank on the first page. Only 2 ads on the side. Let's check it again without the phrase match. Yeah, I'm not too excited about this phrase. Let's see, Kindle versus Nook, Kindle, app accessories, Kindle accessories, okay? Someone's looking for accessories. They're just doing research right now. There's a lot of people advertising, but they're just doing research. You can see that Amazon has taken over the first page here, lots of shopping stuff. Let's see what else people search for. So they're looking for a specific store. Accessories bundle. Okay, this might be a good phrase to start going after. And we'll just see what the competition is. And you can see there's lots of ads. 42,000. Okay, write these numbers down. I'm going to write something down for you. You're going to try for, like it says here, low competition. So we're going to put phrase match under 50,000, okay? And high search volume we'll talk about in a second. And what I want to point out here is that this is not set in stone. This is just a suggestion. If your competition is under 50,000, you can get on the first page pretty quickly, but not always. It's not set in stone. There's no guarantee. And what I'm going to tell you is that anything you do it 10 different ways. Don't do 1 keyword, do 10 keywords. Don't buy 1 domain, buy 10, right? And, obviously not everybody's able to do that because there is a cost involved. 10.info domains, $30, right? Not everybody wants to spend that right away, and I understand that. But if you only do 1 or 2 things, be aware that the 80-20 rule applies, right? The Pareto principle. 20% of what you do is going to give you all the results. So can you get lucky and your first try succeeds? Yeah, sure. But it's more likely that it doesn't. So I just want to point that out, that you always want to do things 10 times. Okay? Anything you do, do it 10 times and see what works. And then after that, you can focus on the 2 things, the 20% that works. So I think it's a really important principle. All right, so Kindle accessories bundle, I think that's a good phrase. That's someone looking for something specific. They're in a buying mode. They're looking for accessories for the Kindle. They're looking for a bundle. And you can definitely put something like that. You can create an Amazon store for it. It's a physical product. And you can do this with any product, okay, with kids' toys. You can do this with really anything. The idea is start broad and find something more specific.